What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our MLB The Show 21 Road to the Show series with our two-way player, Everett Scott. And in the previous episode, we started the playoffs in the NLDS against the Phillies. We pitched this game here, and it was a pitcher's duel between me and Chris Sale. And eventually, I was taken out of the game, and our bullpen came in clutch, and we held on to our 1-0 lead. And then in game 2, we proceeded to win 4-2. And then we had the chance to finish the series at home in game 3, but we lost 5-13. But now in this episode, it will be game 4 in Chicago at Wrigley Field with the chance to send the Phillies home for the season. And we would be advancing on to the NLCS, where we would be taking on the Padres, who swept out the Dodgers in the NLDS after beating the Mets in the wild card. So the Padres are on a tear. So it's going to be a tough challenge if we do beat Philly in this episode and move on to the NLCS. But as you can see over in the ALDS series, the White Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays are tied at 1 apiece, as well as the Yankees and the Astros. I'm only like 2 minutes into this, and I'm already getting tongue-tied. That is probably not a good sign. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on because I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I did change my archetype a little bit. I was a 97 overall in the previous episode. But I changed 2 of the sub-archetypes, I guess you could call them, to not all just pitching stuff. I wanted to include like power and contact stuff too. So 2 of my sub-archetypes are like velocity and break. And then the other 2 are power and contact. Just so that way, hopefully, maybe I can actually hit the ball a little bit better with the pitcher loadout. So we will see if that works in our favor in this game here. And hopefully what'll be our final game against the Phillies this season. So without further ado, guys, we are going to jump into game 4 of the NLDS.
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. It's game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. It's game 4 of the NL Division Series. Next.
All right, so Whit Merrifield will start off things for Philly. I will be editing this video down like I have been for the last few videos, except for the very last one. Just because I explained it in that one, but I wanted that episode to just see like the entirety of our first postseason appearance. But since we've gotten a taste for it, we'll just go back to the normal editing style. But I'll leave this second pitch in too. I'm going to go over a curveball. Crushes it. Oh, nice diving play there by Hayward, but it will drop. But we might have him at second. Nice play there by Hayward. Just couldn't get it in time. So we give up a double to lead things off here. All right, so Alec Baum is up to bat. He has a runner in scoring position with no one out. Fouls that one off, 0-1. High inside fastball here. He will hit that into shallow second or into shallow right, I guess. And that will be out. That'd be shallow right. Or would that just still be considered second? I don't know. Either way, he is out. So 1 gone. Bryce Harper's coming up to bat now. Now I'm going to go for a curveball low and in on Harper. Watches that one. He probably should have swung at that one. Outside forkball now. Got him swinging, and that will be 2 gone in the first. First strikeout of the night. Now Rhys Hoskins coming up to bat. Batting a .231. Has a ribby in the postseason so far. Going to start him off with a low fastball. And he will watch that for strike 1. Looking to make Rhys Hoskins chase with this curveball just below the zone. It's a wild pitch. He's advancing to third, but we should have him. And no, just in time. Advances on the wild pitch. So Rhys Hoskins hits it over to Simmons. And that will do it. So the runner on third will not cause any problems. Kyle Schwarber leading off the top of the second, scoreless here to start off the second. Gonna start Schwarber, the former Cubby, off with a high outside fastball. Tried to hold up his swing, but it was still a strike regardless. Another outside fastball here on Schwarber. Hits it right up the middle, but thankfully Simmons was right behind me. Over to Freeman for the first out. JT Realmuto up to bat now. 2 ribbies for him so far in these 4 games. Or 3 games, I guess. Just slightly below according to the ump, I guess. So 1-0. Alright, looking to get rid of Realmuto here with a changeup low in the zone. Got him swinging, so 2 gone now in the top of the second. And there's an updated look at the postseason bracket. The Rays have taken the lead over the White Sox, and the Yankees have taken a lead over the Astros. And we already know we're taking on the Padres, so I don't know why the Padres weren't put in the next open spot, but we know we'll be taking them on regardless. We just got to get rid of the Phillies in this one first. So Adam Hazley crushes that, but it will drop. I don't know why Freeman didn't try and get it. But that's all right. He's on first with 2 outs. We can handle this. All right. So Bryson Stott up to bat with a runner on first. Watches that one for ball 1. So full count on Stott. Gonna go for a low inside forkball. And he will hit that. But Bogarts has it to end the second. So the runner on first will not affect us. All right, so Scott coming up to bat here with a runner on first and 2 outs. Let's see what we can do here. I'm going to go for a curveball low. Oh, there we go. That's got too much carry, though. Yep. Good contact with it. Bryce Harper, easy catch for him. So Steven Matz leading off the third. Should be an easy out here. Watches out for strike 1. High inside fastball, and Matt's looking to get rid of him. And finally got him. He put up more of a fight than I expected. That'll be 3 strikeouts on the night, 1 gone. Now Whit Merrifield up to bat now. Got a double in the first. 0-1. Change up low and away on Merrifield. Way in front of it and 2 gone now. He also put up kind of a struggle there for me, but I finally got rid of him. Now we have Alec Baum up to bat here. Going to start him off with a low and away fastball. And watches that for strike 1. Now a curveball, same location. Hits that over to Simmons at second. Over to Freeman, and that will end the top of the third. Now Bryce Harper leading off the top of the fourth with a strikeout in the first inning. Going to start him off with a changeup low and away. And he will hit that foul, 0-1. High inside fastball on Bryce Harper, 2-2 count, swings and misses. Struck him out for the second time in this game. 5 strikeouts on the night, 1 gone. Rhys Hoskins up to bat now, 0-for-1 with a ground out in the first. Going to start him off with a changeup low, just below the zone, 1-0. Changeup middle of the zone here, outside edge. He hits that into left center, and Ian Happ should have that, and he does, so 2 gone now. Now Kyle Schwarber up to bat. Going to start him off with a high outside fastball. Right on the line there, called in my favor, 0-1. Count is even at 2 apiece, looking to send Schwarber packing. Way in front of that fastball, and that will end the top half of the fourth. All right, so Realmuto leading off the top of the fifth, still tied at 0 here. Realmuto struck out in the second, hoping we can do that to him again. Going to start him off with a high and in fastball, just outside of the zone, 1-0. Curveball low in the zone now on Realmuto. Hits that over to Freeman, and he should have that for the out, and he does, so 1 gone in the fifth. Adam Hazley up to bat now, 1-for-1 with a single in the second. Going to start him off with a low in fastball. or changeup, excuse me. Definitely not a fastball. And Hayward, I feel like he should have been able to catch that if he would have took like 2 steps forward, but he didn't for some reason. But I'm not a professional baseball player, so what do I know? So now Bryson Stott up to bat, maybe set up a potential double play. Watches that for strike 1. 0-2 count on Stott here. Runner on first with 1 out. Swings and misses, so 2 gone now. 7 strikeouts on the night. Steven Matz 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 3rd, hoping to get something going for his team here. He put up a fight that I didn't expect him to in his last appearance as he watches that one for ball 1. High inside fastball. Watches that to end the 5th, and they strand another guy on base. All right, so Everett Scott up to bat now, 0 for 1. No one on, 2 outs. Oh, swung at that changeup way early, though.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Sent in the air.
Nice contact there, but it should be an easy out for center field, and it is, unfortunately. So that will end the 5th. So back to the top of the lineup now. Whit Merrifield 1 for 2 with a double in the 1st. I'm just going to go for this one. All right, so going to start him off with a curveball. I get those two confused all the time. Just outside of the zone, 1-0. Now looking to send Merrifield packing with this inside fastball. And that will be called a strike. That was definitely in my favor. Merrifield's pissed about that. I do not blame him. Yeah, that was definitely a ball, but I will take that call any day of the week, especially in the playoffs. So now Alec Baum is up to bat. Going to start him off with a curveball low in the zone. And that'll be right on the corner, 0-1. Forkball low in the zone. Gets a piece of it, hits it over to Simmons, to Freeman for 2 gone in the 6th. Now Bryce Harper 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Be great if we could give him the hat trick in this one. High inside fastball, watches that for strike 1. Now going for a high inside fastball on Harper, way in front of that, and that will end the 6th, top half of the 6th. Rhys Hoskins leading off the 7th, still no score. It's a repeat of game 1. So hopefully we can get a quick out here and go get some runs. Hoskins watches that first pitch for strike 1. Curveball below the zone here. Swings and misses in the dirt. Should be an easy out at first, and 1 gone here to lead off the 7th. Kyle Schwarber 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out, hoping to get some momentum going for his team. Hopefully I can make sure that does not happen. Hits a fastball down and away, or down and in to Simmons at second. Over to Freeman, 2 gone. JT Realmuto also 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out, excuse me. Going to start him off with a changeup low and away. Watches that for strike 1. So 1-2 count on Realmuto. No one on, 2 outs. Going for a curveball low and away. And he will ground that over to Simmons. Nice sliding play over to Freeman. And he will make the play. And that will end the top half of the 7th. All right, so top of the 8th. Adam Hazley 2 for 2. Still scoreless. If we can't even score some runs against the Phillies, how would we expect to score any against the Padres when they swept the Dodgers? But Hazley will foul that off, 0-1. Going to throw him a curveball, 1-1. High outside fastball, looking to get rid of Hazley here. And that will be called strikes. 12 strikeouts on the night, 1 gone in the 8th. That should have been a ball, but like I said earlier, I will take that any day of the week. Now Bryson Stott up to bat. Hopefully this can be a quick out for us here. 0-1, watches that first pitch. Curveball low and in on Stott here, hopefully sending him packing, and he will hit that over to Wisdom at third. Made the play at first, 2 gone now. Pinch hitter now for the pitcher. Going to start him off with a high and in fastball. Watches that for strike 1. Low and away fastball now, hoping for 0-2. Hits a little blooper over to Freeman. takes it to the bag himself, and that will end the 8th. Now hopefully we can actually get some runs. So I am being pinch hit for, which means that is the end of my game here in this one. Let's see what happens. And the Phillies take the win. And we lost 1-0, so it was basically just a repeat of game 1 against the Phillies. Just this time they won 1-0. Oh my god, and of course, it was in the top of the 9th too. It wasn't even extra innings. The coach should have just kept me in. I could have shut the door, sent us to extras. So now we have to go back to Philly for game 5. Alright guys, so after a tough game against the Phillies in game 4 where we should have been able to win, we just could not produce any runs. It was basically just the exact opposite of game 1 against the Phillies. If the coach would have kept me in for inning number 9, we probably could have at least kept them out of scoring in the top of the 9th. We still might have lost, but I don't know. I feel like I would have been able to shut the door for regulation time or whatever you want to call it, but we do have to go to game 5. But as you can see in the standings, the White Sox lost in 4 and the Astros lost in 4. So in the ALCS, it will be the Rays and the Yankees. And the Padres are still waiting for their opponent in the NLCS. And we will see if it will be us or if it will be the Phillies. Zach Davies is taking on Chris Sale. So let's see what happens. And we won. Thank God we beat them. Congratulations, the Cubs have won the NLDS and will be taking on the Padres in the NLCS. Okay, so it's a best-of-7 series now. I'm only getting 3 days of rest, but that's fine by me. We're taking on Blake Snell. Okay, so very good stuff here. All right. So let's take a quick look at the roster for the Padres. I know they have Anthony Rizzo, and he is injured. Where are they? There they are. Yeah, Anthony Rizzo is injured. He might actually be back for the playoffs. Only on the 10-day IL for 17 more days. He could be back. But I don't know. But anyway, so Rizzo is out. And now let's take a look at their roster. Okay, select the Padres. Thank you. All right, so their starting pitchers, Blake Snell is their ace. All right. Going up against a 93 overall. 91 is their second pitcher. All right, pretty decent starting pitchers. Wilson Contreras, another former Cubby. He is the catcher for the team. Anthony Rizzo, obviously, but he is injured. They have Eric Hosmer. Then at second, they have Jurickson Profar. And then Manny Machado at third. And then, of course, Tatis Jr., he'll probably be the biggest trouble for us. Even though I feel like we pitched pretty well against him the few times we did face him so far in our career. Left fielders, they have Tommy Pham. Center field, they got Trent Grisham and Starling Marte. And then Aaron Judge. How am I just now noticing Aaron Judge has been on the Padres this entire season? How am I just now noticing that? I can see why they swept the fucking Dodgers. And then they have Will Myers. All right, so this is looking to be a pretty intense NLCS, but I have faith in my team. I feel like we can get it done. It might take a full 7, but I feel like we can get it done. But guys, I am going to wrap it up here. Sorry we couldn't get the win in the game against the Phillies that I actually played, and it had to be through simulation. But what can you do? All that matters is we are moving on to face the Padres in the NLCS. So if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave me some feedback down in the comments below. Let me know what you thought about the video. And until next time, guys, take care. Bye.